This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2001 Ford F-350 crew cab long bed, which is now a crew cab long flatbed. It has 200,721 miles. It was purchased directly from an insurance company in Spokane, Washington. It is a 7.3 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather, and it's a dual rear wheel. This truck is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little three-minute animated video in our ads about the topic. But basically, the insurance company's attorneys do not want any more liability for their insurance company. In this case, it was State Farm. So they sell it to us on a salvage title. That way, if we sell it to you and you get killed in it, it can't go back to them because they sold it on a salvage title to us. A good lawyer may be able to go back to the people with real money, and that's not Wheel Kinetics. So that's why they do it. It's lawyers. Anyway, we get them here. We do an inspection. This is what it looks like. My guys give me these notes. And it says runs and drives great. 7.3 Power Stroke 4x4 Lariat crew cab. When it came in, you'll see the four pictures of it before. The bed was all dinged up. The fender well was almost gone on one side. They'd crashed it or something into something. You'll see the four pictures. You'll understand why it doesn't have a bed. We had a flatbed. We installed a flatbed. One of my guys is very skilled welding, woodworking. He made the rails. He also made these really cool running boards. I'll show you an undercarriage picture of it in the video. You'll be able to see it. You'll see it in our photo gallery. It's very cool. Had some rust at the bottom of the doors. The frame had a little bit of rust because it's from Washington State, or it was in Washington State, and it was in Tennessee at one time. So we had the whole frame, when the bed was off, bead blasted, which is basically gets all the rust off it, and then we rhino lane the entire undercarriage and the frame. So that is handled. Then we took those running boards off that were nasty. He made these out of steel with diamond plate on them, and they aren't going anywhere. This truck would have to be blown up with a missile to make the and I think that the running boards will probably still be there. So that's what's happening with that. Number 5 injector decided that it would hang up after it came back from detail, and it was just hanging up just enough. It wouldn't even scan as a problem most of the time, but sometimes it did, like for a couple seconds at a time. They're not that expensive. They're only like 300 bucks a piece, I think. So we did it. So number 5 injector is new. Sway bar links are new. One battery is new. Air filter, got a Rotella oil and filter. Driver power mirror switch is new, and that is it. Tires, pretty low on tread. Tires are a personal choice, so we always let people do that, deal with that themselves. I would tell you, if you're going to drive it home, you might want to get some tires before it leaves. Check this out. Look at how cool that is. He did really good work. I'll show you. Brought the bed line, the rhino liner, I mean, up into the cab to cut down any kind of rust or moisture or anything like that. See how it kind of got into the bottom of the doors like that? So that's why we did all this, because we wanted to stop that. And it is. It looks great now. And it's a 7.3. Last year at this time, we went back in our records. We had 8 trucks online that were 7.3s. I think this will be number 2 at this time of year. So a year ago we had many more. Basically what I'm saying is 7.3s are going away quickly. So if we can save them, we're going to. You got brackets for a 5th wheel hitch, obviously. The bed was it initially had a second gas tank on it. Obviously, you've got a place for it. You've got plenty of room if you wanted to install one. You could. It's up there now, the filler for the single tank. If you do want tires, you can go to discounttire.com. They have stores all over the Southwest. We have one at Prince and Oracle. Call them, the Prince and Oracle Road Store. Pay for the tires over the phone. Tell them you're with Wheel Kinetics. You won't pay taxes because you're doing it on the phone. And You probably get about 5% off the price you see online. And we'll get them on before it ships out or before you come here to drive it home. Just let us know that you bought them over the phone and we'll get it over there. $200,733 miles. All right, let's see. Long bed, $200,729. This is the Kelly Blue Book, okay? Suggested retail price $14,763. All the options are there, but it'll be in the ad. You can look there. Here's the Carfax. There's the VIN. That was the date of the Carfax. All right. People like to see this. We give you as much information as we can give you. That way you can make a good decision. We have no problem selling these vehicles. Okay, so we can tell you everything that's right, everything that's wrong is more importantly, and the truck will sell just fine with all of the bad news, all of the good news. The most important part is that you know what you're buying so that you're happy. Okay, it was stolen on, what was that, June 22nd and recovered on June, so it was only gone a week. It came from Tennessee. They reported it stolen in Washington, so they're probably on vacation from Tennessee in Washington, got stolen, and then they recovered it a week later, and they had probably already gone home to Tennessee. They salvaged the title because it was stolen. And there's your Tennessee title, State Farm. That's what was given to us. And there's our current title, Arizona. Boom, 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 right? All right, I'm gonna open up the hood. We're gonna go under the hood. I'm gonna take off the oil cap. We're gonna look for blow-by. I would imagine, because it's a 200,000 mile 7.3, you're gonna have some, because they all do. But we will find out together. Not bad. That's actually very good. That's actually really. Usually you can see it where you can't even see through the smoke on blow-by on some 7.3s. And they run great. This one has almost none, and it runs perfect. New battery here. There's the Ford stamp there. Stickers where they belong. Stickers with a Ford stamp there. Should be another one right here. All these Ford stamps indicate that they're the original parts, that they haven't had anything replaced. If they would have crashed it, they would have put on some Korean parts, and it wouldn't have the Ford stamps, right? That's your passenger rear window, up and down. This one's not going to last long, people. I can guarantee you that. This one is going to be fast. Every time we have one like this, it doesn't take too long. You got a flatbed with nice rails, so you can actually feed on and off. That's on and that's off. I like this is a manual seat. There's some repairs here. There's some tear here. So our mobile guy came in and filled this. I can see that. If you do the whole seat, it's about $125 to do inserts. So when there's just little tears like that, we just have them filled. It saves a little bit of money. We can sell them a little bit cheaper to you. By the way, these do not work. I'm not really sure why my guys didn't take them off, but they didn't. Looks like you just probably take a screwdriver and take them off, but there's I think I left the door open, huh? There's one on each side. There's one over on this side too, but they do not work. They're obviously need an inverter and blah blah blah. And that bed was not initially on this truck. Windows, they work well, quick. Mirror out, and the mirror switch I'm using right now is new. Out, in, they're moving fast, so the motors and the mirrors are in good shape. Door locks, perfect. On and off, on and off. Heat, that's forward, back, up, down, tilt up, tilt down, rear tilt down and up. That works fine. Tilt wheel, I can see on this seat, we did send this seat out because this is a brand new insert. This must have been pretty torn up because this whole outside piece is new. All right. I better hurry up here because I need to go get some fuel on this thing. All right, there's overdrive off. Obviously that's on. Radio.
There's a landowner out there.
That works fine. CD player, old school cassette. There. Oh, yikes. That was heater. The heater was working good already. That was blasting hot air. And there comes the cold air. Good. AC works fine. Let's see. Put it in neutral. I'm going to go to 4 low. All right. See that? We're at 4 low. Drive. Man, that's granny gear right there. That's drive, that's a 4 low. Reverse and 4 low. Alright, now we're gonna go to 4 high. Drive. More than a few people have been on this truck already, looking at it. But we haven't priced it yet, so we don't know what they all want to know what we're going to sell it for. We don't know yet. Anyway, it's on a salvage title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, obviously you need plates and insurance. We cannot print out temporary plates, and you can't get insurance on a salvage title. We have to take it to the cops before you get here and get what's called level 3 inspection. Then we can take that level 3 inspection and the current salvage title we have and get what's called the restored salvage title. Once we have a restored salvage title, we can issue you plates and you can get insurance. So if you're going to drive it home, obviously that's mandatory. For us to do that before you get here or before it ships out is $200. So if you come here to drive it home, you're going to pay $200 to restore the title. You're going to pay a $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes, of course. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson plus your state tax rate. So if you come here, you're going to pay your state tax rate plus our 2% city tax rate, plus a $250 dock fee, and then $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want to click the box to have the title restored. And if you do that, we will take it to motor vehicles before it ships out and get it restored, and we'll mail you a restored salvage title instead of a salvage title. All right? If you are going to pay by wire and ship, once we receive full payment, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name, and we'll notarize it, sign it off to you, scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately, along with everything else we have on the truck as far as documents. And then we'll mail it to you. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in. All right? Deposit. Once we have agreed upon deal, agreed upon price, we will, and you get your deposit, and we will put a banner, your name and a banner over the truck at Kinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in. It's a dime breed. It's a 7.3, runs great, looks good. We've told you what's happened to it. You can see before and after pictures. Everything's on the table here, okay? People are going to know this truck quickly. It's going to run through the internet like wildfire, like they all do, especially ours. All right. So please know that you're ready to go, and that you have your deposit ready to go. You have a credit card, and you're ready to fire. All right. Warranty speech. It's a 200,000 mile, 16-year-old truck. It's out of warranty by many years and many miles, according to Ford. If they could have given it a 500,000 mile, 25-year warranty, they would have. They didn't, because they didn't know what would happen to it after X amount of miles or X amount of years. We do not know more than Ford, although lately we probably do. It's a nice running truck, but at the end of the day, if it shows up to your house and it needs something the second you get it, you're going to write a check to fix it. We are not. 500 to 1,000 people a day will see our vehicles online. This one will be closer to 1,000. We just want to make sure that whoever buys this knows that they're the owner the second they take it, okay? And that we're not writing checks to fix anything, all right? If that's not good, that's okay. No hurt feelings. Just go buy it from somebody else, all right? Anyway, thank you for your time.